Good afternoon to all press media. Thank you for joining us. Just wanted to introduce Dr. Nanda. She's been one of our primary surgeons for Apollo Spectra ever since the start of the institute, and she's been a pillar of success for Apollo Spectra and her wide experience in different kind of surgeries. So today she will talk about something special and which is very important as a country for us. And early awareness is something which Dr. Nanda always stresses and always says that one should do preventive checkups. Without further delay, I would like to hand over to Dr. Nanda to talk about this unique case and talk about things. I would also like to invite Dr. Anada, who's been assisting Dr. Nanda for many surgeries, and she's also been a key member for Apollo Spectra. And she will also explain, when Dr. Nanda talks. So thank you once. I don't belong here.
Thank you, Vinayak. The incidence of breast cancer is increasing rapidly. Now, at one time, we used to say cervical cancer is the commonest women's cancer in our country. Now it has changed. Breast cancer is the commonest women's cancer. So why is this happening? First of all, breast is a superficial organ and it is surrounded by the fat tissue. And it can easily attract toxins. Nowadays, food toxins have increased a lot. Deficiencies have increased a lot, especially vitamin D deficiency. There is a huge correlation for causing breast cancer. And nutrition imbalance is extremely high these days. So the changes in the breast cells are happening constantly. So breast cancer doesn't come overnight. That's the reason we give a lot of importance to screening and prevention. So it takes years for the cells to get converted into cancer. So if you do regular screening once in a year, meeting a physician, ultrasound of the breast, and every month if you do self-breast examination, probably sometimes they won't even need chemotherapy and radiotherapy if you detect them at an early stage. And also, one more thing I like to tell you is breast cancer can start as a precancerous condition and then malignancy. So when you say precancerous condition, there are certain benign breast diseases with atypical cells, they can become cancerous. So if the patient comes to us with the precancerous condition and if we treat that, probably we have prevented breast cancers for their. But there is something, because a lot of people really want to know after Angelina Jolie promoted it, and we have Hemalata here, her mother also suffered from breast cancer. Now, issue is, can it be familial and it 15% of the actual breast cancers are familial. So 85% of the breast cancers come because of the environmental like high estrogen levels in the body, obesity, diet, nutrition, and abnormal lifestyle. These are the different reasons it can come. So only 15% there is a familial incidence. So after this, I'll take the mic to Hemalata if whatever she wants to say. But before that, I'd like to say one more thing about our center. Apollo Spectra is a daycare surgery center. We do surgery in this hospital as a short stay. Patients go home within a day. Cost of the surgery is very low compared to any other major corporate hospitals. And even chemotherapy, morning admission and afternoon discharge. So we will have a separate chemotherapy unit in our hospitals. So this is very special about Apollo Spectra Hospital. And routinely we are getting a lot of patients with breast pain and for screening of the breast cancers. And I must be seeing at least 40-50 women with precancerous breast condition, breast pains, apart from breast cancer patients in this hospital. Thank you. Hemalata.
Hello. Good afternoon to all. I'm a breast cancer survivor. After I have been in Bangalore.
English.
I don't know Canada.
No problem.
English are them.
Okay.
Yes, I'm breast cancer survivor. I have been to this hospital. After coming to this hospital, I have all my health issues are as a whole. Very thing. There is immediately I have been residing in Hosur. So my before coming to this hospital, I got diagnosed in Hosur. My husband is working in TBS, so there with the doctor, she referred me here at this hospital. So this Apollo Spectra is very good. As Nanda told, this is a daycare hospital. Here the ambience is very nice. We don't have the feeling that we are a patient. That is very important. I consider that is a very important aspect. Once we enter this hospital, we don't have that feeling that we are in the hospital. It's like a home. There is it's not like a literary hospital. Here also everybody is very, even the persons are very kind. They are taking care of everything. When doctor, not to say anything about Dr. Nanda, she is the best as a person told me. Number one is the Dr. Nanda. She is very good. She is the one who guided me. Because of her advice and guidance, now I am very active. Now I am able to. Now I have come out, but this initial stage I was a little bit depressed. Now I have come out a lot from that. Now I am very much healthy, healed and healthy. So I am so happy now after coming to this. So my thing is Dr. Nanda Rajaneesh, if you come to Dr. Nanda Rajaneesh, yeah, there's a guarantee that you can surely get cured. That is my opinion because I have seen her, because for all her advice and guidance is very good. So, but I used to follow strictly whatever she says. No, I just blindly obey it. So today I'm happy because of her. So that is my opinion.
What about your yoga?
Yoga. She only refer me to the yoga class. She has got some group sims. So I used to do yoga daily. Then I used to practice walking, yoga, then diet. I am in the strict diet. She would you have to take only fruits and vegetables and rice. Whatever the diet Dr. Nanda suggested, I'm taking only that. Then I'm just doing yoga, then walking. So I'm also taking care of myself. So that is very important. Even though after the surgery, surviving is the very important part. You should not feel depressed that I got this. So you should know to come out from that. So now I have come out a lot from that. Now I am a little bit really happy. Now I am going to all places. I am visiting all the temples. Even last month I visited all my temples. So now I am very much happy. So that is my advice to all the ladies. Now my one advice is that in this nowadays, no, even at the age of 40, that is my personal suggestions to all the ladies. The age of 40, they have to start do this screening once, this mammogram. That is very important because nobody knows that. They will think, okay, only when it comes, they will come to the doctor. They don't have that much awareness that you have to take care of your body, that too, especially the ladies. So my personal advice is for the ladies is once you reach the age 40, you better get on screening, the whole body screening. That is very important nowadays. I consider because I consider for me I did it in the later stage. I never do. I didn't do that. Maybe that's why I got it. I had that feeling. But I just say for other ladies, once you reach age 40, no, you better get a whole body screening, whether it is there or not, but that is very good and safe. In US, they used to do, even at the earliest age, it seems, every year they used to do the screening and all. But here in India, we don't have that much awareness with the ladies only, because ladies, they think only if they get something, they'll go to the hospital, they meet the doctors. They don't have this much of awareness that you have to get our body screened every year, should we should undergo some checkup and all. So this is my personal advice to all the ladies, to better you get one whole body checkup at the right from the age of 40. Maybe, I don't know, not before that, at least at the age of 14, you better start screening. It's my personal advice.
Good afternoon, everyone. நாங்கள் வந்து திருச்சியில் இருக்கோம். என்னுடைய பேர் வந்து ஆக்னஸ். நாங்கள் திருச்சியை சேர்ந்தவங்க. திடீர்னு ஒரு நாள் வந்து குளிக்கும் போது எனக்கு இந்த கட்டி தென்பட்டுச்சு. உடனே அங்கே போய் டாக்டர்ஸ் கிட்ட வந்து டெஸ்ட் பண்ணும்போது இது வந்து கேன்சர்னு சொல்லி கன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணாங்க. கன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணிட்டு டெஸ்ட் எல்லா டெஸ்ட்டும் அங்கேயே எடுத்துட்டோம். என்னுடைய டாக்டர் வந்து நந்தா மேம் கிட்ட வந்து ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் எடுத்துட்டு இருந்தாங்க. அதனால எங்களுடைய டெஸ்ட் ரிப்போர்ட் எல்லாமே உங்களுக்கு ஆன்லைன்ல அனுப்பி வச்சு பண்ணோம். அம்மாவுக்கு ஒன்றும் பண்ணாது, நீ வந்து இங்கே உடனடியாக வந்து கூட்டிகிட்டு வந்துரு, அவங்களுக்கு வந்து ஏர்லியர் ஸ்டேஜ் க்யூர் பண்ணிடலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு எங்களை இங்கே வர சொன்னாங்க. முதல் நாள் இந்த 23 மே 12ஆம் தேதி தான் நான் வந்து அதை கன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணோம். மே 23 இங்கே வந்துட்டோம். 24 எல்லா டெஸ்ட்டும் எடுத்தாங்க. 25 வந்து எங்களுக்கு ஆப்ரேஷன் முடிச்சுட்டாங்க. ஆப்ரேஷன் முடிச்சுட்டு அடுத்த நாளே நாங்கள் வீட்டுக்கு போயிட்டோம். அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து கீமோ வந்து 12 சைக்கிள் கொடுக்கணும்னு சொன்னாங்க. இப்போ 12 சைக்கிள் வந்து இந்த வாரம் ஃப்ரைடே தான், இது டியூஸ்டே தான் முடிஞ்சுது. இப்போ நாங்கள் நல்லா இருக்கேன். அவங்க வந்து யோகா எடுத்துட்டு இருக்கோம். டயட் அவங்க சொன்ன மாதிரி டயட் ஃபாலோ பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். இப்போ எனக்கு எந்த பிரச்சனையும் இல்லை, நல்லா இருக்கேன். ரொம்ப கேர் பண்ணி பார்த்துக்கிட்டாங்க நந்தா மேம், அவங்க அசிஸ்டண்ட்டு, இங்கே இருக்கிற நர்ஸு, ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் நிர்வாகம் எல்லாம் ரொம்ப ரொம்ப சிறப்பாக கவனிச்சுட்டாங்க எல்லாரையும். எல்லாருக்கும் என்னுடைய நன்றியை சொல்லிக்கிறேன். தேங்க்யூ.
ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನಮ್ದು ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಫಾರ್ ಪ್ರಿವೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಿವೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಕರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಈಗ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು 20 ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಾವು ಯಾರು ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಈ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಸರ್ವೈವರ್ಸ್ ಹೆದರ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ದೇ ಲಿವ್ ದರ್ ಲೈಫ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆ. ಅದು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ತಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಹೆಂಗ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅದು ಮುಖ್ಯ. ಇಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ಒಂದು ಹಣ್ಣು ತಂದ್ರು ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟ್ಲಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರು, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅದು ಒಂದು ರೀಸನ್ ಇಂದ ಈ ತರ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ದೇ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಯಿಲೆಗಳು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಆಟೋಇಮ್ಯೂನ್ ಡಿಸೀಸಸ್, ಬ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಯೂಟ್ರೈನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ವಿಮೆನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ತುಂಬಾ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ತುಂಬಾ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಆಗಿ ನೀವು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿ, ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆಯಿಂದ ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದೇ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕೆಲಸ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರನ್ನ ಆತರ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನಾನ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು 10 ಜನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ನಾನು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅನಘ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅನಘಗೆ
what I've generally observed in the medical field is that when it comes to any kind of cancer, especially right now breast cancer, doctors focus on surgeons will just take it out, take the tumor out, and refer to chemotherapy. This is just a routine practice that is happening for many years now. But what we have forgotten over the years is how to prevent the recurrence and how to improve the lifestyle of the patient post the diagnosis. What ma'am, that I actually, it's inspiring for me also, is that ma'am looks at the patient holistically. from top to bottom, from a family point of view, everything she will look after. And she also focuses on how to change their diet, how to improve upon their mental health, and how to improve upon their physical health by regular exercise. And she also has a group of her patients who, in a group, actually practice yoga and also undergo music therapy. All this is a part of integrated therapy, which has already begun in Western countries and is right now thankfully coming up in our country and is especially in Bangalore. And ma'am's trust for this, Society for Prevention of Cancer mainly focuses on that. And I've personally seen the kind of work that happens, and I'm quite happy with how the cancer survivors are treated and how prevention is occurred. I've been with ma'am for almost more than a year now, and I've not seen even one patient coming back with a recurrence, which is quite a good way of taking care of the patients. So I'm very thankful to be here with ma'am and to see how breast cancer patients are taken care of and to be a part of the team to take care of them.
ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮುಖ್ಯ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಫಾಲೋ ಅಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಕರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಅಪ್ ಟು 10 years. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಎವ್ರಿ 3 months, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎವ್ರಿ 6 months, ಎವ್ರಿ ಇಯರ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬೀನ್ ಸೀಯಿಂಗ್ Hemalata last 2 years. ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ಲಿ ಚೆಕಪ್ಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಪ್ ಟು 10 years ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಇನ್ ಎನಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಅದು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಫಾಲೋ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೇಷಂಟ್.
ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್, ಈಗ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಮಾತಂದ್ರಿ, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ತನ್ನನ್ನು ತಾನು ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪರವನ್ನೇ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು?
ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಾನು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. 3 ದಾಳಿಂಬೆ ಹಣ್ಣಿದ್ರೆ 2 ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವರ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ತಾವು 1 ಸ್ಪೂನ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಒಂದನೇದು ಫುಡ್, ಎರಡನೇದು ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಟೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಈ ಹೌಸ್ ವೈಫ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಮೇಕರ್ಸ್ಗೆ. ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ವುಮೆನ್ ಅಂತೂ ಲೈಫ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೆಟ್ಟೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಒಂದು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಮನೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವರ್ಕ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಕೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ದೆಮ್ಸೆಲ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಆಟೋ ಇಮ್ಯೂನ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಥರ್ಡ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಹುಡುಗಿರು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಈವನ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್ ಮೈ ಯಂಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ 22 years old. She has undergone bilateral breast removal, and right now she is pilot in Australia. There is another patient, 25-year-old. She came with the breast cancer. After 3 or 4 years, she even had a baby. Because a lot of times they say if you get breast cancer in the early stage, you don't have children. So so to answer your question, ಈ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಹುಡುಗಿರೆಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ದಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಫುಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಜಂಕ್ ಫುಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅವರು 40 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಫುಡ್ ಡೆಲಿವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಲೋ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ 40% ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಲಿವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಲೋ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಚೀಸ್, ಬಟರ್, ಬ್ರೆಡ್. ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಚೀಸ್, ಬಟರ್, ಬ್ರೆಡ್, ದೀಸ್ ಫುಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಗುಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೆಮ್. ಸೊ ಅದು ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅವರ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಫುಡ್. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸಿ ಅವರ್ ಫುಡ್ ವಾಸ್ ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ಸ್, ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್, rice and lentils, especially sprouts they used to make in olden days very often. Sprouts and Java millet. ಈಗ especially ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಂತೂ ಜೋಳದ ರೊಟ್ಟಿ, ಸಜ್ಜಿ ರೊಟ್ಟಿ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಮಾಡೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ. ಸೊ ಈ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಈ good food is it takes more time to cook and prepare. So people are going for fast food. Fast food ಹೆಲ್ತಿಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದು ತಾವೇನು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು, ಡಯಟ್, ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್, ಯೋಗ, ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಸೈಸ್ and there has to be time for themselves. So ಅದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್, ನೀವು ಅಂದಂಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನೇ ಅವ್ರ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಫುಡ್ ತಿನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಪ್ರಿವೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಿದ್ಧ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ?
ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಕೆಲವೊಂದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಹಾರ್ಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಕಿಡ್ನಿ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಇಂಟೆಸ್ಟೈನ್
ರಿಸರ್ಚ್
ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್
ಮಾಡದೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು.
ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ that they are very damaging. So even one, just to give you an example how diet impact any cell in the body. Cell has got something called phospholipid surface. ಆ phospholipid surface ಅದು ಇಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಅದು ಇಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಟಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಫಾಸ್ಫೋಲಿಪಿಡ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸ್ಡ್ ಫುಡ್ಸ್ ತಿಂದ್ರೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಯಾವ ಫುಡ್ ತಿಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅದು ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸ್ಡ್ ಫುಡ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಕಾಸ್ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಟು ದ ಸೆಲ್ಯುಲರ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಇಟ್ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಟಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ DNA. ಅವಾಗ DNA ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮ್ಯೂಟೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್. ಇದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್. ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಮ್ಯೂಟೇಷನ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು, ಈಗ ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಜಾಪನೀಸ್ ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ನೊಬೆಲ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಅವ್ರೇನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಫಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಿವೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಅದೇ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಈ ತರ ಮ್ಯೂಟೇಟೆಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್, DNA ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಬಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ ಬೆಡ್ ಫುಡ್ ಆ ತರ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನೀವು ಅವಾಗ ಫಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬಾಡಿ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ದೋಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ autophagy ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ as a food. ಸೊ ಸೆಲ್ ಕಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೆಲ್, ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಕಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗೋ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಮೋರ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್, ದ ಆರೋ ಹಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್.
ಈಗ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿ ಅವರು ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ರು, ನಂಬರ್ 1. ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಉಪಯೋಗಿತು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಬಂತು, ಎಷ್ಟು ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ ಬಂತು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅವ್ರು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
ಇವರು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್.
ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್
ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ರು. ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಆ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತು? ಬಂದಾಗ ಎದುರ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ.
ಅದನ್ನೇ ಅವರೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ
just I can't tell in Canada. And what you are asking me is how I got that.
No, after treatment, within how many days you felt that I am okay?
Oh, okay.
Chemotherapy ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ.
Okay. Because after I just came for the checkup, then she examined me and immediately she told to do the surgery. I had to do the surgery.
Because of the COVID time, her surgery got
Delayed. So that too, especially there was a lockdown in Karnataka at that time. I have been in Hosur. So from Tamil Nadu, that is Tamil Nadu, here Karnataka. So I had to cross the border. So there was a lockdown. So the whole of May month I was not able to come. Then I came to the surgery for June for the diagnosis with Nanda. She told to took some tests and all. So I just took it, and one of the scan is very important. So once that morning she told you have to take that scan, only after that I can say. So morning I just came to take that scan, that's all. Immediately she got the result by 10:30, 11 o'clock. Then she examined me also. No, it's been very, you have been very, you got a cancer, because before that, no, we don't have, maybe some fibroid lump. So we had that feeling, suddenly we don't think that immediately it will be a cancer. So as a ladies, as a family, we used to think somewhat. Then she told, no, it's that immediately you have to take the surgery. When I told her, madam, I can't, we are not prepared for the surgery. We are not brought anything. I think you don't worry, I will make all arrangements here. It's that you have to make your mind only, that is more important. So I never, she told, she gave me just 1 hour to discuss with the family members. If you want, I'll give you 1 hour. Just think, if you want to discuss with your family members, and you get back to me, she told. Then I never, I just thought, if I start discussing the family members, no, one will say one thing. So better not to ask opinion with anybody. So I just asked one of my husband's, my husband is working TVS, is there, one doctor is there. So I just took only her opinion. She told, because she only referred me here. So I just spoke to her. What's she's telling like this. She told, okay, whatever she say, you better continue. That's all. So immediately I prepared my mind after 1 hour. Okay, this is my thing. I have to undergo. So she told you have to do. Then if we never informed any of our relatives. Even they were a little bit all came for the arguments. Why you didn't tell? I know that if I tell no, all will be telling all same thing, some other thing, all will confuse us. They will say, why you want to do it here? I will suggest some other hospital, some other thing you are doing, you are taking some decision, hasty decision. All they will be saying. So we never spoke to anybody, only that our doctor. Then whatever she told, that's all. It took. Then after 1 hour, 2 hours, in that time I don't have that much thinking. Even after the surgery also I was okay. I don't feel that much pain. Whatever she told, no, I just followed. So I don't feel that much
When you
stress.
felt better.
When you felt after the surgery, 1 month after the surgery, you will get some brains will be there. So after 1 month, no, I have to undergo chemotherapy, she told. So after 1 month itself, I was okay. Even during that time, once I went home, no, I was a little bit okay. Even during the time of chemotherapy, I don't find anything. Well, that is one thing. In chemotherapy, she has inserted one chemo port is there for that. Because now I had to undergo a lot of cycles, 8 cycles. So Dr. Nanda suggested that you have to put it with the veins in the hand. So it will be very difficult for you while during the time of chemotherapy. If you have to get the veins, they will inject in the veins. After the chemotherapy, your hands will get swollen. So that will get take 1 week to get better. Then again, I have to come for another cycle. So by the time I will every 15 days once I have to come. So she suggested one chemo code. Little bit okay, expensive, but still I undergone that. Because my mother, no, she's in US, so she got surgery there. So my brother, he used to ask me, it's the same protocol what they have done in US, no, they are following the same protocol here in Apollo Spectra. So my brother only suggested, no, that is already good. You but don't see the money, you will just go, that is very safe for you. Thank God, really now only I'm feeling it is. That time, no, my brother, since he is in US, no, even my mother had the same problem. So I got my opinion only from my brother. He told whatever he used to see, what are the procedures, everything, no, he used to see. In USA, the protocol they are following in Apollo Spectra, so need not have to worry, she told. So by the time, no, I got active. So I don't have that much fear. Because my brother, my daughters all were in US, so they told me nothing to worry. Here I just asked so many people, breast cancer is nothing, they are following the same protocol, so no, nothing to worry, they told. So I got little bit nothing to worry. So even Nanda said, what about you have to follow her? You have to be on diet and walking. And moreover, we are a vegetarian. So I don't find anything difficult in following, taking fruits and vegetables. Before we used to take only that. After this breast cancer, no, now I am more specific towards only vegetables and fruits, rice. That's all.
About diet, I always would tell one thing. The Japanese food is very good. Rice, vegetable, fruits, and they eat fish for proteins. But vegetarians can follow rice, vegetables, because that has less oxidants, which damage our body.
So I think the most important takeaway is your family support. Ma'am has been very lucky that she's got excellent support in family, and most of the cancer patients we see that physically they are okay, but it's the mental stress that gets them down. I think what is important is that you have the right family support, the right doctor, and if you trust your doctor, I think you should follow that. As ma'am said that I didn't take, advice from other people, because there are people who will give you different advices, different things. But if you follow what the doctor says, cancer is definitely curable, and early detection is what is important. Ma'am says for health checkups, don't miss your health checkups, have a proper diet, avoid junk food, and I think that is the most important takeaway, because cancer is a lifestyle disease, and if you don't change your lifestyle to healthy lifestyle, you are vulnerable to having cancer, and it can come at any age, as ma'am says. Our youngest patient, as she said, is 22. We know people, pediatric cancer, all these things come up. So I think we need to be very careful. Family should support. It's not the end. It is curable. When we have good doctors like Dr. Nanda present in our country. I think we are lucky that ma'am is there, and visit your doctor, consult them. Any slight problem, do not ignore. I think that is important. If we have time, we can probably run through the presentation, Dr. Nanda. Quickly, I mean, if you are interested, or else we can continue with the Q&A from the other journalists.
Just we'll take it in. Just one minute.
Sir, take photo first.
Okay.
Usually,
Let's get started.
Yeah.
sir, you can come. Yes.
Sir, it's it. Just on the pleasure.
Okay, we can 1 minute.
Only 1 minute.
They will
Let's
just
start.
the presentation
Presentation is there.
quickly. Just quickly, you change the slides.
Later.
Sir, will you bring this space?
Okay, just a small intro on what is breast cancer. It is the abnormal growth of breast cells, that is either from the ducts of the breast or the lumps of the breast, that causes an invasive tumor to grow and spread in the body. So the tumor can spread via the blood or the lymphatics. Lymphatics is another system in the body that takes up the bad toxins and everything from the cells. Okay, and generally the breast cancer spreads to the liver, the lungs, bones, and the brain. So if there is any spread to the liver, a patient comes with stomach pain, jaundice, that is yellowish discoloration of the eyes, and lungs will be breathing problem, and bones, especially lower back, the lower back spine it is affecting. So patient comes with pain, lower back pain or sudden fracture on the lower back. And brain, sudden onset of headache, sudden projectile like vomiting, and sometimes even fits. Okay, and generally breast cancer clinically, for us we divide it into early breast cancer and locally advanced. What I mean by early breast cancer is it is still within the breast and it is not spread to the chest wall, muscles involvement is not there. When it is locally advanced, that means the chest wall is involved, the muscles have been involved, and it is involving all the axillary lymph nodes. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. This was needed on our interview. Hello. You can stand here. Stop. Okay.